Good morning.
Time to get up. These glasses, jacket, and sweats, baby girl, that's a get up.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna talk about some ways to make sure that your lock retwist lasts longer. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and tap the notification bell. And I'm gonna just roll right into it. Okay, so in all I have 4 tips. Okay, so the first tip is to use heat while styling. This is something I had to learn, and when I finally did this, I realized my retwist lasted a whole lot longer. Hence, that's where this video is coming from. Well, this is actually a new retwist. I did this one Friday because I haven't had a retwist in almost 2 months. So next week on the 11th will be make 2 months. Anywho, I use heat because it helps keep the style in place, because technically when you're retwisting your locks, it's like styling your hair. So the heat helps lock in the style, keeps it in place, works fantastic. The styling technique does play a big role in how long your locks last. Like for example, how much pressure you use when retwisting your locks. I'm not saying twist your locks until your head hurts, but you do need to add some pressure to it in order to get all the new growth to twist and come together so it is styled properly and stays in place for a long time and don't unravel or do anything weird like that. So yeah, apply some pressure. And another styling technique I would say is the products that you use. Make sure the product isn't too heavy, because if it's a very heavy product, that means you're going to have to wash your hair really soon. Your hair is going to get gross and sometimes cause your locks to unravel, and you're going to have to wash it like very soon. And that's just a retwist gone, because a lot of times when you wash your hair, your locks will unravel. If not all, some. So, yeah. And make sure the product is heavy enough to hold the style, but also light enough to allow some moisture into your hair so your hair won't get dry. Because when your locks get dry, that can cause them to unravel some too. I found that out during the summer when it was like 100 plus drought, and yeah. And make sure that also heavy products attract a lot of dirt, which will make a retwist not last as long. Your hair will be it's not gonna be what you want it to be, because it's attracting all that dirt to your hair. And it have your locks all heavy and just feeling. So yeah, be careful with products you use. Make sure the product is heavy enough to make your locks retwist last long, and also not so heavy to the point where you can't get moisture and it's just attracting dirt to your hair. Yeah, all right. Tip number 3. So this tip is wrapping your edges, especially if you work out, because when you work out you sweat a lot. So when I go to the gym this week, I always make sure I wrap my edges when I have a free updated retwist. Even if I'm not going to the gym, if I'm going on an evening stroll through the park, I make sure I wrap my edges when I have a fresh retwist, because when I sweat, that's just going to bring moisture and it's going to make my locks unravel or make my new growth get really frizzy and then unravel. So wrap your edges because it helps stops the sweat. Boom. My last tip would be, make sure you wrap your locks at night. Like, put a satin bonnet on, because it helps to lock in that moisture and make sure your hair is not getting really dry. And then you gotta think about it like this. Usually if your hair getting really dry, you're gonna wanna spray it with some water. You spray it with some water, what it's gonna do? Get frizzy, and it's not gonna have your retwists lasting as long anymore, unless you just only spray the bottoms. And even then, sometimes it can affect how long your retwist lasts. So yes, wrap your hair at night to lock in that moisture to prevent you from having to add water to your hair to add in moisture, because the bonnet is gonna lock that moisture in. They work great, I promise. Alright, and that's it. That was pretty short. Wasn't gonna take long at all. So if you have any other tips on how you make your retwist last longer, just let me know. And we can discuss it down in the comments. I'm always open to tips and new advice. I love it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and tap that notification bell so you can know every time me, your girl, the Curl Maverick, uploads a new video. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye.